It's time to spread your poppy seeds, everybody. Hi, it's Nancy from Natureworks, and this is our spring ritual, actually our late winter ritual. These are our poppy seeds that we saved from last year. And if you have any doubt that they're poppy seeds, check it out, man. Isn't that cool? You can eat them too. And these are the pods. And then these are varieties of poppy seeds. We call them all breadseed poppies that you can sow now. And the rule is you sow them on cold soil, and then they sprout around late May, June. You thin them, and they bloom in July and onward. It's not too late to do this by any means. We're going to have warm temperatures and cold nights, and we're going to have this whole alternating freezing thawing thing going on through the month of April, and that's what these seeds want in order to break dormancy. There's singles, there's doubles, there's these cool dark colors. There's this new one, which is a darker purple. This is the common one. So I'm just going to pack these up, put them in my pocket, take them home, and sow the ones that we saved. Now, it really can't be any easier. The main thing I do at home when I'm doing this is I mark where they're going to go, because it's easy to mulch over them. And, you know, a lot of people just throw them right on the mulch, which is fine. Or you can just scratch up the mulch or just push the mulch aside. But what you don't want to do once you've sown your seeds is to mulch over them. So if you do what we do, you save your seeds and you put them in paper bags and hang them. And then when the seeds come out, you basically just take some seeds, and they're tiny. I mean, they're like dust. So don't put too many in. They go a really long way. It's like sprinkling pepper on a dish that you don't want too much pepper on, because you really do have to thin them. Don't cover them, nothing. That's it. And then label them. So you can either label them with a wooden label, or you can label them with a metal label. So this is a really good marker. So you can label them just like breadseed poppies, and just put that in there. Or you could do this, which is use a really good Wren marker, and then you have it for the rest of your life, because this is a very permanent label. You put it in there. That tells everybody, don't cover this. And it tells you where to look for the babies coming up. And then once you put it in the ground, see, this ground is not as soft as I would think it would be. So you think it's a little late, but it's not late at all. So then you just put it there, and then everybody knows that that's where they are, and that's it. So imagine how far a bag like this will go with all those seeds. So we're going to go around the garden, and we're going to put them all over the place. It's like a ritual. It's like so much fun. And then we're going to take some of the new varieties that we got in from these seed packets, and those we're going to label with the name of the varieties. Like we really want to see Black Swan, Drama Queen, Scarlet Peony. And a lot of people really like this one, French Flowers. It's a salmon double. It's the first one I started with. So this would be really good to mark too, because once you've marked them and then they come out and you know the color, when it's time to dry them, which is when the pods are crunchy like this, then you can mark each, you hang them in a paper bag, not a plastic bag, and then you don't move them to plastic until the seeds are all out and everything's bone dry. But if you have these or these or these growing and you love them, you can save them individually and then mark them, and then you'll be able to carry this on. They will self-sow, whether you want it or not, and sometimes they self-sow back to more purpley lavender colors. But every time you get any of these cool ones, you know, it's just a miracle. So sow your poppy seeds in cold soil. Larkspur too. Larkspur is another one you can sow now.